Are you trying to approach women, but you're just too scared, or maybe you've been doing it for a while and it's just not getting you anywhere? Here's 7 tips that are gonna help you right away. Number 1, for the newbies, you need to be approaching fast. I want you to think of the 3-second rule. This is coined by Mystery, old pickup artist. Really one of his best pieces of advice. When you see a woman, you want to go up to her and talk to her as fast as possible. If you're waiting too long, then your brain is going to make up excuses why you shouldn't go and approach. So we want to trick our brain so we're faster than the way that it thinks. By the time we go up to a woman, it's been 3 seconds, we're already talking to her and we're not allowing ourselves to stop. It's something that needs practice. So you need to be practicing the 3-second rule. Maybe you won't get it right away, but when you're going out and talking to women, you're gonna be trying to get it down to 3 seconds. Of course, she might be further away than 3 seconds, but I think the idea is you just wanna start going over there as fast as possible. Whether she's in a bar, in a club, on the street, wherever you see her, go over 3 seconds, and you use your opening line. Which brings me nicely to number 2. Don't overthink the opener. There are really simple openers that you can use, just like this one. Hey, excuse me. Hi. 2 seconds, I wanted to say hi. You don't need anything fancier than that. Now, I'm not saying that you only have to use that as an opener. I'm just saying that you can really use whatever you want. And if you can't think of something to open up the conversation with, then you can just use something simple as hi, going up to them and saying, I just wanted to come and meet you, asking them where they're from, starting conversation. The problem is most guys have really bad approach anxiety. So if they think too long and too hard about, okay, what should I say? Well, guess what happens? Now we're over 3 seconds and you're gonna make excuses up of why you shouldn't go over there and just start a conversation. Number 3, approach often. There's a famous saying with a lot of things called, if you don't use it, you lose it. And this is the exact same thing with approaching. For example, you could be going out, approaching, talking to women multiple times per week, and then eventually you're gonna find yourself in a relationship or a situationship. And then you're not gonna be approaching for a while. Let's say that situationship or relationship ends and you go back out there. You start to feel that same anxiety that you once did when you started. You feel a little rusty, right? Any skill, you're gonna feel rusty if you don't do it for a while. So the key is not to avoid situationships or relationships, but making sure that you're doing this often to build the habit. If you're only going out and talking to women once per week or only talking to one woman per week, it's not gonna be the same as going out and talking to 10 women a week, or for example, doing an approach every single day for a month. Putting that time in is gonna make you better. And I want you to avoid this idea of trying to save it, like, oh, I don't wanna go out to this bar or this club or wherever because I don't want to approach girls yet because I don't know how to do it yet. And so I want to save it for the time when I'm better so I don't waste it on these women who I'm attracted to. Don't think that way. Think in abundance. There are plenty of women to talk to. You're never going to lose a shot. Number 4, one of the more important ones. Calibrate after the fact. Okay, one of the coaches, Julian from RSD, used to talk about this, and it was huge, really a game changer for not just approaching, but most things in life. Don't assume what's going on in an interaction. Don't try to calibrate before of, okay, she's with these people, she's with one guy and 3 girls, or she looks kind of happy or sad, and I gotta change my approach to go over there before I do it so I don't get rejected and make it perfect. Don't worry about that. Calibrate after. Just go over, use the 3-second rule, start talking to the girl that you're interested in, and then you can work on whatever you need to in that moment. We can never assume exactly what's going on. We can never assume who's her boyfriend, who's not, who she's friends with. Calibrate after. Okay, we keep getting into really great ones here. Number 5, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. So when you're talking to a woman, when you're in an approach, it's not so much you have to say the most interesting things in the world. Sometimes you're gonna be in a conversation where some of the things you say are kind of boring and lame, like what do you do, where are you from? Other things might be more interesting, you might tell a story. It's always gonna be a mixture of different types of content, for example. But it's all about your vibe, it's about your attitude, it's how comfortable you are in an approach when you're talking to a woman. She's paying more attention to that than she is every single word that you're saying. So it doesn't need to be mind-blowingly interesting. You just have to have a cool vibe and be more comfortable when talking to women. If you go over and you say the most interesting things in the world, but you're not giving her good eye contact, your voice is sounding really nervous like this, and you just kind of feel freaked out, doesn't matter what you say. That attitude, that vibe, that body language, the energy that you're giving off will probably ruin it. Next, let's talk about groups. I get this question all the time. What if she's in a group? The best advice I have for you in most cases is when she's in a group, you go over to the one that you want to talk to. So don't necessarily approach the whole group. You can, like I do here.
Do you want me to take a photo of you girls?
Get it.
Unsingle because you're dating her cousin.
My cousin. Right now.
Single. Okay. Yeah. So then I should grab your number and we should hang out sometime.
We have to go. I'll give you my phone number, but we have to go.
But the best way to really do it is go up to the one that you're interested in. So if there's a girl who's walking with another girl, if there's a girl in a group of girls, just go over and talk to the one that you like. And then what do? Tying everything together, calibrate after the fact. Bring in the other people into the group as need be in the conversation. Sometimes you might be at a bar and a girl might be kind of hanging out, she's talking to her friends, but there's like 5 friends there. You go up, you start talking to her, and they kind of ignore because they want her to be talking to you. They actually want their friend to be succeeding, so they're not talking as much. But if one enters the conversation, great, you'll start talking to them a little bit. But instead of trying to control the whole group, just talk to the one that you're interested in. Next, ask her for her number, even if you're not sure if she's interested in you. A lot of guys will forget to ask for the number, they'll forget to get contact information, they'll forget to even ask her on an instant date and keep hanging out because they're not sure, they haven't had the signs yet. Don't worry about the signs. She might give them to you. She might not give you the signs that she's interested. Sometimes women are very shy and they can come off very cold, but they actually like you. So how will you know for sure? It's when you ask her out and you actually try to get her number. And once you get a number, you want to ensure that she likes you. And it can be a delicate balance between how much do you text her, how much do you pay attention to her, how much interest do you show versus not. Well, you can check out a video here on the screen where I actually teach you how to ignore a girl properly and step-by-step what to do so she continues to like you and you're not being too needy. Or if you want the secret of how I've been able to get my coaching clients 10x more dates through approaching, then go to tripadvicecoaching.com, watch that short video there, and you can learn more about how we can get you to mastery level.